Data structure is a way of organizing and storing data in a more effective way. It shows how different variations of data are related to each other.
So for question number 2, differentiate between linear versus nonlinear data structure. So, linear naman is naka-arrange siya sequentially or linearly. So when we say linearly, isang diretso siya. So, lahat ng data na nakakonect sa kanya is ang mako-connect lang niya is yung nasa tabi niyang data kasi isang diretso nga lang siya. Hindi siya pwedeng mag-jump ng, like for example, sa array, 1 to 6. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-jump ng 1 hanggang 6 agad. 6, recta 6 ka agad. Hindi pwedeng ganun kasi isang diretso nga siya. So, dadaanan mo lahat before ka makarating kay number 6. So, madali siyang i-implement pero hindi siya ganun ka-efficient kasi nga, dadaanan mo lahat. Unlike kay nonlinear naman, si nonlinear kasi is, hindi siya naka-arrange sequentially or linearly. Yung data niya can branch out multiple data. So, when we say branch out ba, ano yung pupasok sa isip natin? Siyempre, we have trees and graphs. So, ginagamit siya sa trees and graph. So, sa data naman niya, like for example, we have data number 1, magbo-branch out siya in many multiple data. Hindi siya pa straight. So, pwede sa taas si number 2, sa taas niya ulit si number 3, then sa baba si number 4. And then sa number 1 na data, pwedeng sa baba niya si number 5. So, ang simple difference nilang dalawa, si linearly, nagre-retrieve siya ng data straight. And then kay nonlinear naman, is yung data niya can branch out ng maraming direction. So, yung data niya is pwedeng pumunta sa kahit anong direction yung data niya. Hindi lang isang diretso. So, yun yung pinagkaiba nilang dalawa.
Ang napili kong real-world situation ay yung waiting in line. So, for example, kapag mag-order ka ng food sa isang fast food restaurant, ikaw yung unang order ng pagkain, ikaw din yung unang makakatanggap ng pagkain. So, kung pangalawa ka sa mag-order, ikaw din yung pangalawang makakatanggap ng pagkain. So, kung pangatlo ka sa nag-order, ikaw din yung pangatlong makakatanggap ng pagkain. So, in short, kung sino yung unang nag-order, siya rin yung unang makakuha ng order niya. So, in data structure, linear siya. Linear data structure. It follows the rules. So, parang, kung nag-order ako, magpapasok sa system nila yon kung sino yung unang nag-order, then sunod-sunod. Kung sino yung nag-order, siya rin yung unang makakuha, then yung pangalawa, siya yung pangalawang makakuha. Ganun.
Data structures are important in computing because it helps important information become organized in a centralized way instead of leaving it scattered around and difficult to look for. They make it easier to find and manage data by providing a clear and straightforward system for storing and accessing data. And this is what it would look like if you don't organize your data structure, or if you don't have a data structure. Like, this would be like the code, and these are like little bits of data, so you would have to go around and you might not even find them all. And this is a data structure. You have one place to look for data in, and this is the code, so you can just access all of the data in one area.
Which data structure do you think is the most useful in everyday life, and why? So I think the most useful data structure in everyday life is an array, because it simulates how we organize information in order. For example, is a list of your daily workout, your class schedule, or list of your groceries. And it is useful because arrays can keep things simple and straightforward, which matches your real life habits, and it is easier to predict something, like you can already know what comes next, just like following steps in a routine.